Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll cover a query uh, where function. Already, I have created two video in the query. One is for the select and another also for where. But I have covered these all things in my query video. And I'll just continue with start with ends contents like and these all functions in my where. So this is my data and what is the start with? What is the start with? Start with mean like I want to just extract some data where start with cheese, like cheeseburger, cheese sandwich. I want to just get the data how many customers are have given the order for this cheese item. It may be cheeseburger, it's cheese sandwich. So for that case what I have to do it, in that case we can use the start with function. First what I'll do here, I'll just take the query and I'll select my data. Then I'll type my string here. Select I want the all column. Then what I have to do here, where E starts with, in the double quote we need to write cheese. Now you can see all the cheese item has come. Now cheeseburger, cheese sandwich. You don't have to type full. Either you don't have to type E is equivalent to cheeseburger, E is or E is equivalent to cheese sandwich. You don't have to do one by one. So in that case what you can do, you can just type where E start with cheese. Okay, so that's the how it's work. If you will type here only C, if it is start with any item with the C, also that will come, like club sandwich, crab cake sandwich. So that's the how start with work. Same thing ends with also work. Ends with, like for an example, I want how many sandwich item I have. Sandwich item I have. Then what I'll do here, I'll just instead of the C, I'll just type CH sandwich. Now you can see stick sandwich, ham cheese sandwich, all the sandwich item has come here. That's all right. So this is the how start with and end with works. Now one more interesting thing. If I use here starts with and C cheese, it's came, but here if I put the small c, it will not work because this is case sensitive. In that case what we have to do, here we can put lower e, lower this. Now you can see this data is coming in the same as like your database, but we are searching the criteria by making converted e column into the lower part, and also we are searching whatever is my search criteria in the lower part. Okay, so if you can use lower, you can use upper, if you want you can use upper, also it will work. But we are not changing any data, we are changing the string, we are changing the search criteria, so it doesn't affect. All right, so it will work. For an example, we are giving a search option here, we are giving product name. Our we'll give a system to our doer and we'll tell them to just whatever you want to search, you just search out here. He will type here. then the data should come here. In that case, what we have to do, we need to add this section to our string. Whenever you are adding the section, you need to use double quote two times and double end. Inside that, we need to select this. Whenever you are adding any cell reference to your string, that time you need to add this double quote, inside the double quote double end, inside the double end you need to select the cell. It will work. Let me just show you. Start with C, uppercase, lowercase. Sorry, it doesn't affect. So this is the how query works. Start with, either, also, end with. For an example, I'll just take here a data, like I'll give any option like start with, end with. For an example, I'll just add a drop down here. Alright, so here what I'll do, if I want it should be show me the start with data, it should show me. If I want end, if I select end with, then my data should show as like end with. In that case, what we can do, same thing here, we have the string condition starts with. In that, what we can do, we can remove this. Also, we can give the cell reference. How to give the cell reference? To double quote, to double end, inside the double end we can select the cell. Just we need to keep it in the mind, whenever you are giving the cell reference, we need to put two double end, sorry, two double quote, inside that two double end, and we need to select the cell. Now you can see ends with C, sandwich, ch. Now you can see all the end with product which ch, that all data came to here. Okay, if I select here start with, it will give me the start with data. So that's the how we can find out our strings, we can find out our data. Also you can use like in a search criteria, something if you want to search, if you want to give a search option in your database, you can give like this also. And we'll work on this project basis with a really high advance. In that time I'll just cover out all these things. Fine. So next is very much important, which is contents. Contents in the sense like this cheeseburger. CH is my starting, ER is my ending. Example, I'll just select end with ER. Now all the item came which is end with ER. But I want some item which is contains ESE, basically anything ESE. In that case, what we can do? What we can do in that case? We can type here contains. Okay, let me just add it to the data validation. You need to always keep it in mind. This is case sensitive when you are writing this. Sorry, this is not case sensitive, but this is your A spelling should be correct. Like contains, CONTINS. If you missed out any S, end with, if you type, it won't work. You need to write the proper things. Contents. Now you can see all the data came where content by ER. Might be it is in ending, might be it is in starting, might be it is in between also. ER. This is Nenver sandwich. ER, it is in between that. That also it will come. Its contents. It contains this one. And same thing you can use like upper either lower E, and you can give the reference of this one, and upper either lower anything, and that cell reference where you are typing your value and which type of value it is contains start with either end words. How much ever you are doing the practice, that much it will be good for you. So please do the make more practice into this. If you do not do practice, might be you are understanding this time, but in further when you are going to do practically, that time you cannot remind in you immediately. So you have to do practice more and more. So now our next condition it is like. It is the one of the best condition and one of the most important condition. Like, so just now we saw that we can use start with, we can use end with, either we can use contents. Okay, but if we know the like function, we don't have to use any of this. We can do in that like only. How we can do that? I'll just hide it. Now I'll show you. I'll just take the query. Again I'll select my data. Where E like, whenever you are in this case like content start with end with, that time try to use also your string control function. String, how you can control your string, you can use by using lower either upper. If doer they search by lower, see it won't show. In that case it will be finding some difficult. Now here if I give like this, like Italian beef, now you see it's came. It's mean E should be exactly equivalent like this. If I put here I, it won't work. So in that case what I have to do? In this case I can use lower either upper, any of this. I don't have to type everything like lower either upper. It's not like that key we have to use one of that. You can use any one, but which one you are using here, that same you need to use here. This is different, this is different, it will not work. Enter. Now you can see it's came. But now what I will do, I'll not type everything, I'll just type the Italian. Now you can see my data has gone, it's empty, it's not showing to me. If I want which is matching with Italian, in that case what I have to do? Simple. I can do just press here percentage in the end. What is the meaning of the percentage here? It's mean after Italian your data is continuing. There is no end of this data. It's mean after Italian might be data are there. If I press enter, now you can see it's came. Then query will understand. Okay, it start with Italian and after that there is no end. It may continue. I may take one more data here, Italian fry. Then I may take Italian cheese fry. Cheese fry. Now you can see all three are came. Okay. But what is issue in this? Here it is my fry in the last. Here it is my fry in the last. I want all the fry item. I want all the fry item. In that case, what will happen? If I use fry over here, it won't work. It's finding out where starting with fry, there will be no ending. If you see that, I'll take like this. Also, it won't work. If you think you'll use like this, also it will not work. In that case, what you have to do? You can put here percentage in the starting. Then you'll understand where starting text R might not be match, but end with fry it should be match. Now you can say all three came. But example, I'll just add one more data into this. Italian fry items like this. Some like this text I'll add. But this fry it you want to add to this because he's searching where my product end with fry and starting may be anything because I've given percentage over here. Then in that case what we can do? Here I want all the fry items which is there in my list. Then in starting one percentage and also we need to give one percentage symbol in your search value. Okay. So what will happen by this? This it will search. Might be starting is not match, might be end is not match, but fry should be there in the product. It's like contents. If I press the enter, now you can see everything came. All the data, fry item has come. Fine. Now, if we need to based on this cell reference, we have to do how we can do that. First, I'll add one more value into my data validation, that is like, and done. Now what I'll do here, I'll use here like, and here instead of the like I don't have to type, I'll just take the reference. How can I take the reference? Simple, by using double quote two time and double end two, like end symbol two time, then you need to select your cell. After that, how can you take these fry things like this, your lookup value like source value, same thing you need to put double quote inside that double end, and you need to select your cell reference. Now you can see I'll use fry, I'll use uppercase fry, it doesn't affect. So that's the how like work, that's the how like works. But problem where you will face one more time, for an example, I'll type something like this, Italian fries item, enter. Okay, so if I search here like this, it will not reflect me, it will not show me this data, but my data are available in this fries, frys, If I type also proper how it is there in my data, also it will not show to me. Reason, what is the reason for this? Because still select start from here, start, it will continue, but here one is single clone bracket. See, this is also one kind of bracket only. This bracket is start from here and end with here. But text we have taken here, inside that also we have a single clone s, single clone s. Then it's think that this one end with f or y. Then clone s, after that there is a separate string. So how to reduce that in this case? If you have a single clone s in your database, you cannot use this one. Then what you can do? You can use, instead of the single clone, you can put two double clone. It will work. Two double clone. Just enter. Now I'll just use FRY apostrophe. Now you can see my data are visible to me. My data are visible to me. Starts with completed, contains completed, end with completed, and like also completed. These four are very much important in our query formula while we will do project, in live project working. In that time, these four it will be much important to know and to apply this formula. So do the more and more practice. Now already I have covered and or, because or that time you need to use in the where if you are putting more than one condition matching in the sense, I want product name which is matching with fry also, which is matching with sandwich also. I want both the item, that time you need to use or. Already I have given example in the previous video. If you have not watched out that video, please go and check out in my channel. And that time when you need to use, for an example, both is matching, or it mean if anyone is matching, just give it to me. And when you need to give, if both are matching, example, product IDs should be product ID should be 101 and total price should be greater than 10. In that case, something more than one condition if it is, then now in the where is the final matches. This is basically regular expression. Regular expression, if you know, then only you can use this query formula, or else it is very difficult to understand. I'll create the regular expression video very soon. After that, in that same thing, I'll also cover this one, because it's not conditional basis, it's not like simple, it's something kind of codes we are going to be create code, regular expression code. So you, first thing you need to understand what is the regular expression. Okay, I'll move to group by. What is the group by? Basically, here I have all the customer name, either all the product name. I want to know like total how much product quantity has sold. This one has sold 10 quantity, this has sold 25 quantity or something. How many product has sold? Alright, in that case what we can do? Already I have cover in the select function, but it is came all total count. How to check out that product by count, by product wise? In that case what we can do? We can start writing the query over here. Then we can select our data. After that we can start writing the column here. For an example, I want E column only. This product, how many has sold? I'll take E and sum of each. sum of h, but it won't work. Reason, what is the reason it won't work? But if you take apart from e, only sum of h, it is working. But if I'm taking any column along with this, it is not working. Reason, we need to do the group. How many select you have taken, that many group you need to create. Only one column right now, and this arithmetic operator, it won't calculate in the group. You need to take direct column how many you have taken, that only you need to group, like group by e. Here is the amazing thing. Here you can see my all product has come, and my cheeseburger how much sold, Kraft sandwich, Italian fry, 2 items, fry item, 2 items, these all thing, everything has come. Let me see the total, it is 100. Let me see the total quantity, also it is 100, it's matching. But you can see here one blank is there. Then in that case what we can do, we can put here where. But I have to type in between sum and group. Reason, we cannot skip our label. First is select, second you need to where, third it is group by. If you have to be escape this, you can escape, but you cannot skip. Like after where, after select, you cannot write group by, then after that you cannot where. You have to use that, either you just escape this one. You cannot, in proper sequence you cannot type the functions. Where e is not null, not giving the data where product name is not available. Now you can see these all thing came. Now no black rows are there. Yes, it's working fine. Now the for you assignment is, I want this customer, these all customer, how many times they have purchased. So what you have to do? You can just push the video, you can make this. If you have done that, that's great. If you have not done, no problem. I'm going to show you here. You can push the video, you can do it, or else I'm going to show now. Now I'll just take the query, and also I'll select my data. Now this time what I have to do? I have to do the select C product, sorry, customer name, comma, count of this C only, because I want to just count. I can take any column, but why I'll take this, might be this date are missing, might be it will be product name are missing due to our on proper data maintained. So I'll take which one I'm counting, that only I will count, that the same column only I'll count C, and group by C. You need to just keep it in your mind when you are using group by. Whenever you are using sorry, count, sum, average, that time you have to use group by, and how many column you are taking here, that many column you need to group here. Now you can see all the customers data has come here, who has purchased how many times. Total 27 time we have received the order. Now you can see 27. Now I have also one here blank, same thing you can put here where C is not null. Now you can see it has been removed from our database. Now example, one more data I want. This column, this product, how many quantity they have taken. Example, this Jill cheeseburger, total how much quantity they have taken. If I want to get that item, how can I do it? How can I do it? We can take also same how this query. Keep do the practice also while seeing this video. Select C and E, C comma E, and I want how many total quantity they have taken. Alright, now I'll take sum of H, but this time I'll take group by C comma E, both I have to take. I cannot take only one because I've selected two column here. If you have to select two column, then you need to group also two column. Now you can see here this customer, this has taken three item. It will basically come unique and sum of this, sum if of this, and this item has taken three quantity, five quantity, three quantity, like that. Also this product customer has taken this many items, and this is the quantity. So that's the how you can do the group by. Also, if you want to avoid the blank rows, where C is not null, either is not null, but you need to check out which data has come properly. Fine. Now next we'll move like single group by. Also I have a given you example multiple column of the group by. But now I want to know what is the average order size, average order value. This is my order value of each customer wise. Just pause the video and get it done. Let's see over here. Now same how I'll select the data. I'll put select again C comma. I want customer wise average order value. In that case, what you can do, I can put AVG. Our total price is in where? It is in I column. Group by C. Now you can see Andrew Martin. I'll just take the filter here. I'll take this party name Andrew Martin and I'll press the OK. Now this customer has taken three times, total 135. Each average it will come 45. It's absolutely correct what I got here. Alright, so this is how you can do it group by. Also we can take count also, either average also, each customer, each item wise average order value. Also along with this you can take the date also. Example, here I have the date like 2 November 19 till date it is 18 November 19. For an example, I want after 10 November to till 17 November. From 10 November to till 17 November. What is the order value? Either what is the my data first, I'll show you. I'll show you the data first. Example, I'll take the query. I'll select the my data. Then I'll do a select star. I want everything. Where this order date of order B greater than either equivalent. Here we need to take date. Reason, this is our date, this is not number, this is not string. Whenever you are using date, that time you need to specify what you are searching for. For number, for string, text, you don't have to specify anything, but especially into the date matter you need to specify this. I want from like greater than either equivalent date after 10 November 2019, 10 November 2019. If you type in this way, it won't come because query accept YYYYMMDD format, not DDMMYYYY format. So what I'll do here, first I'll write 2019 dash November dash 10. Now you can see my all the data has came after November, how many orders are done. If I want like less than either equivalent to 10, also I can do it. My all the data has come which is less than either equivalent. If I want only the less than 10, I can get it. If I want only the greater than 10, also I can do it. If I want only direct equivalent to 10, also I can do it. All right. But if I want between the date, in that case, what we can do? Like I want 10 to 15. Then what I have to do? It should be great. B is greater than this and B is less than equivalent to date. In that what I have to type 2019, 15 and 10. Now you can see what happened to this 2015. Okay, sorry, it is November 15. Now you can see from 10 November 19 to till 15 November 19, it's all the data are came. And if we need to understand this is YY, this is MM. 15 there is no month, so there is only up to 12 December, and here it is the your day. Fine. So this is the how it's work between the date. Just let me assume that this is 16 14 November. This one I'll change Christopher. I'll change from November to I'll just change to October 10. Now Christopher data has removed from here by query. But here I want how many October month billing has done, how many November month billing has done, how to get it. In that case, what I have to do? I can take your query. As I told you, you need to specify what you want. I want a month matching. Okay, no problem. I'll show you month matching. But for that, you need to what you need to do? You need to specify what you want. I want to be equivalent month. You need to type month month. If you do not type, then it won't work. Also, if this is greater than, smaller than, also acceptable. Okay, but here one thing you need to be ensure. Already I have covered in the select function. In the query, month start with 0, like January is equal to 0, February is equal to 1. Like that, November it will come 10. What happened to this? Where okay, but not like this actually. I'm sorry. What how you have to do? You need to type month of B. Okay. Only in the date case you can type B is equal to date. In between that double quote, in that you can write the date like this. B is greater than equal to date, then double quote, inside that you can write this. But while you are coming to the month, year, day, hour, minute, second, as a millisecond. In that case, you need to write the that function in between that bracket. You need to write the column number and is equivalent to what you want, like this. So if I want October month, then what I have to do here? I have to press a 9, then only it will show, because 9 is equal to October, because January is the 0, start from 0. If I'll put here like 10, then it will show me November month. If I put here November, it will not show me anything, because to December there is nothing. November is equal 11 is equal to December. If I put here 12, also it will not show me anything. Now for an example, I want, like this is 2020 data 2020. Okay, I want how many year matching, like how query. Also like that, I'll select my data. Now here what I'll do, I'll put select star when I want all the column. Either you can escape this, where year of B is equal to 2020. Now you can see it's came 2020. If I want 2019, also you can do it. Either you can use greater than, also it will work. Less than also it is work. Equivalent also it will work. Also more than one condition also you can give. And the month of B is equal to 10, 9, either 10, anything. That also it will reflect to you. If you want to specify only the month and year, that time also it will work. No problem. Fine. So that's how you can give the month and the year. For an example, I want the data which is done after 12 o'clock. Like before 12 o'clock, how many billing are happening? After 12 o'clock, how many billing are happening? If I want to check that, how can I do it? And it doesn't accept PM AM here. It is 24-hour format. Like 1 PM is equal to 13. Like that. It's work. Fine. Just let me show you one example query. Now this is my data. Now where this time, it's mean J column. Either take K column, no problem. You can pick the time from here also. How you can pick? Hour function. Hour of K is greater than 12. After 12 o'clock, how many billing are done? Nothing is there. One it is there, but it should reflect. Why it's not reflected here? Let me just check out this. Hour of K. Okay. So it's after 12, hour is after 12 o'clock. This is exactly 12. It's we are not mentioned anywhere minute. It's I know this after 12 o'clock, but we are mentioning where particularly our value. Our value means this is greater than 12. No, it's not greater than 12. It is equivalent to 12. So you need to take greater than equivalent. For an example, I'll just specify here 13. Now this data also will reflect here because 13 is greater than 12. Okay, so that's the how it's work. If I'll take end minute of K is greater than 5, also I can take both data is showing to me. But let me assume that I'll just switch from 5 to 4. So 9 to 4. Now you can see one data has been removed. One data is not showing greater than 5. If you put here exactly 5 also it won't reflect because 5 is not is greater than 5. It's 5 is equivalent to 5. This 5 is equivalent to 5. 5 is not greater than to 5. I what I have to do greater than equivalent to 5 if you want 5 value. Now you can see here the data. Same thing you can also do the second. Also you can take from different column like I want where here date and time is greater than 12 and here minute is greater than 10. Also that I can do like J column minute of the J column. Also I can do minute of the J column is equal to greater than equivalent to 20. Also I can do it. Fine. So here is 40. If I will put here 15, then it won't work here out here. The data will get removed. I hope you understood. Now I'll come back to again my group function. I want to make the group. I want to get the data. How many this customer has purchased during 10 to 15. 10 November to 15 November. How will I get it? First thing I will take my query. I'll take my all the data. I'll select here star for now where b is greater than equivalent date. Inside the date I need to write the 2019 comma November comma dd and b is less than equivalent to date 2019, then is 11 and 15. All the data has come. Now here what I'll do, now I'll switch. I want the C column only. Why I want the C column? It is my customer name. Here I want customer wise total quantity how much sold. Basically I want which customer taken total how much quantity between 10 to 15. I'll take C comma sum of age and I'll do group by. Always you have to use group by after the where function. Where is ending here. I'll put a group by C. Now you can see here all the data has come here. Between 10 to 15 of November 2019 has sold this many items taken by this many customer. That also you can do it. If you don't want by this one also you can do in this also. Like if you want total value, total sum value during this date, also you can do that. Now you can see 21 item. If you want to bifurcate how which customer taken how many item, then you can do by this one. All right. So that's the how for all for this video group by. In the next video we'll cover pivot and order by. This is very much amazing thing. Do not miss out guys. Please subscribe and like my channel. So if you want continuous video on this. Thank you.